Well, you may not think of them as the type to get hooked on drugs.
We're talking about baby boomers, and as they age, they are using drugs in record numbers. Some 5% of the 78 million boomers admit to abusing drugs, and experts are calling it a booming addiction.
When I was growing up, everybody was getting high.
Like many baby boomers, this 54-year-old says he spent years, decades in a drug-induced fog, first smoking marijuana when he was just 15.
I like that I became a true pothead.
Despite his middle-class upbringing, Jeff, who doesn't want us to use his last name, moved on to pills, cocaine, and worse.
You could find heroin everywhere. Just the same way you could find, pills everywhere.
But that was then. Now he's clean.
I don't want to lose myself anymore. I like who I am now.
But experts say he's not alone. A recent government report shows that record numbers of baby boomers are in treatment for drug abuse. The number of people over 50 treated for heroin abuse more than doubled since 1992. Those treated for cocaine addiction quadrupled, and even more shocking, 5 times as many boomers were in treatment for prescription drug abuse. A lot of boomers grew up doing drugs, and experts say many never stopped or are turning to them again to help cope with the normal stresses of aging.
I think it's possible that they're lonely and they're sad and they're kind of isolated, and so they, that's a way for them to feel good for a while. And that worked for them in the past as well, so maybe it'll work now.
And aging brings with it aches and pains and the potential for prescription drug abuse.
Never thought this is going to happen to me. I never gave it a second thought.
3 years ago, Sharon, who also doesn't want us to use her last name, got hooked on oxycodone, prescribed for a back injury.
It was severe. It was intolerable.
She's clean now, but her addiction was swift and intense.
It rules your life because the only thing that you think of is the pill. Is that high?
According to the Centers for Disease Control, unlike other generations, boomers are facing a vast array of health problems, including high blood pressure, obesity, diabetes, and arthritis.
Over time, the cartilage wears out.
Baby boomers are facing arthritis both because of high rates of obesity and because some are staying more active than their parents' generation.
We do see that people that need joint replacement surgery at a much earlier time point than we did in the past. That is no question.
But the good news, many baby boomers are staying active and living life to the fullest with the freedom to finally do what they want.
I have actually nothing on my mind. Nothing going on up there, so I'm having a really good time and I'm enjoying myself.
I think it's a good time. I think it's it's a freeing time.
And I plan on traveling. I plan on, my children are grown, so I'm thrilled. I don't even like to babysit anymore.
Well, we can tell you that rehab centers around the country say that they've got more baby boomer clients now than at any time before.